UFC Fight Night, Cyril Gane versus Sergey Spivak, 12 Pacific time on Saturday. I'm going to preview the top two fights, that main event heavyweight matchup, and then the co-main event, Namajunas versus Mannon Fiorot. It's definitely going to be competing with college football's opening weekend for viewers. But there's some firepower up and down this card. At very minimum, it'll be worth flipping back and forth and definitely tuning into those two main fights. Namajunas versus Mannon Fiorot. There's a lot of intrigue in this fight. You have battle-tested former champion Namajunas coming up to 125. Remember, this is a fighter who beat Gane. Wiley just put on one of the best performances we've seen in a while. She's taking on Fiorot, who has yet to taste defeat in the octagon, is an accurate striker, but her big separator is her aggressiveness. It's crazy sound effects. She comes at you, and she will strike. One of the questions with Rose is she sometimes gets questionable advice from her corner and has sort of weird fight IQ. I think she's going to be motivated in this one. She's a 2-1 underdog. That's insane. Put your money on the underdog. Rose is going to come to 125. Gane versus Sergey Spivak. Interesting fight here. I'm not 100% sure what we have to gain here, other than we really need to answer the big question. Did Cyril Gane close the biggest gap in his game? Okay, if the best fighters are well-rounded, his game looks like Pac-Man. There's just a big missing gap. Francis Ngannou added wrestling that camp. It was even while they were neutral. If Ngannou started taking them down, it was over. John Jones, most recently, he made him look so far behind in the grappling game that it wasn't even entertaining. Now he has Sergey Spivak, who's won 3 fights in a row with powerful ground stoppages. I'm not sure in a year if Gane could have closed that Grand Canyon size gap. I think Spivak is going to take him down, control him, and we're still going to be disappointed that Cyril Gane's not the unstoppable force that it seemed like he was going to be, because he can't fix that one problem.